The ASEAN position and Indonesia's position with respect to the relationships between China and China and the United States has been much more muted. I mean, Australia is a bit of an outlier compared to ASEAN in this. How that entire thing shapes up is going to be kind of interesting. You don't think that the Penny Wong and the Albanese government will perhaps be less hardline and more ASEAN focused, or at least a little bit less binary in their relationships with China these days?
Binary is a good word, or less binary, I think, is a very good word to describe it. Kind of in line, I guess, with the change that we saw between the Trump and the Biden administration. Actually, substantive nuts and bolts trade policy didn't change radically with that change in government, but the degree of engagement, the tenor of the language, the density of the engagement, the number of times that they chose to talk to each other really picked up. And I think that change you're going to see from the new Australian government in its relations with China.
And very quickly, what about Antony Blinken? Do you think his position and the US position on tariffs is going to ease, as has been in the press the past couple of days?
Yes. Detente in the rhetoric is probably the best way to describe it. China is interested in not rocking the boat in the run-up to the big Xi Jinping Party Congress in October, November. Equally, I think the Biden administration is keen to not inflame things as they head towards the midterms and grapple with the inflation crisis. So if you had a byline for the G-20, I think the backroom talks will be all about not rocking the boat too much at this very critical time.
All right. So this foreign ministers meeting, you're saying we won't see any major walkouts or confrontations, which I guess will be a good thing. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thank you.
Appreciate you joining us today. Steve Wilford of Control Risks in Singapore.